left. And that with Oprah about the death of Queen Elizabeth. As you know, Oprah sat down with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle in a very revealing interview last year. It made a lot of news. Well, I was in Toronto this past weekend doing a story with Oprah about Sidney Poitier. It's a documentary at the Toronto Film Fest. More on that a little bit later on. But of course, the conversation about the Queen came up, and I asked her about her thoughts about that. And because every time I see a story about Oprah, Harry, and Meghan, it's bombshell interview, bombshell interview. So I wanted to know, what do you think about the characterization, Oprah, about bombshell interview? I was as surprised by the bombshell as everybody else. I was doing an interview to offer them a platform to tell their story about why they left. And that was my number one intention, was just clarity on why did you leave? And so some of the things that were revealed in that interview came as a surprise to me. And those surprises are now referred to as bombshell. But I didn't set out to do a bombshell interview. I set out to do an interview, have a conversation that would allow them to tell their story. Mm-hmm. And now people say reconciliation, reconciliation. We hope the brothers reconcile. What do you say? I do not get into people's family matters. And everybody who has experienced some challenges in their families with in-laws or brothers or sisters knows how difficult some of those situations can be. And I'm sure that, for the royal family, it's no different. And nobody consults me about their family business. So I try to stay out of people's family business. And after that, Oprah goes, and Gayle, that is the end of this interview. So we were there because we were, as I said, Oprah produced a documentary on Sidney Poitier. Yeah. So we had interviewed Oprah, who's a producer, Reggie Hudlin, the director, and three of the Poitier daughters. So that's the reason why we were there. She didn't say, I'd like to sit down and talk about Harry and Meghan and the royals, because that's the last thing she wanted to do. Right. But I did say to her, you've never met the Queen. What are your thoughts? She goes, actually, I did meet the Queen. At Harry and Meghan's wedding. I totally forgot about this. She's standing in line to meet the Queen, and she sort of stumbled and bumbled a bit, trying to curtsy to not curtsy, and they had a very brief exchange. So she has actually met the Queen. Wow. That's why I said, wow, you did meet her.
Only Oprah would meet such an echelon of stars on a regular basis that she'd be like, I forgot to mention. I met the Queen. I forgot to mention. It was interesting.
Yeah, but you're right. It was a bombshell interview. That's for sure.
That's how she characterized it.
Right.
You're right.
But it was, though.
That's how it went with Oprah about the death of Queen Elizabeth. As you know,
Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Let's Talk About It Media 21. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and please hit the notification bell. That way every time I upload a video, you will be the first one to see it. No, all comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only, where we discuss celebrity news, celebrity gossip, what's going on IG and Google. Fair use. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Fair use is use permitted by a copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only.
So thanks for tuning in, everyone. The best way how to support the channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit notifications. That way, every time I upload a video, you'll be the first one to see it. As everyone knows, this interview went left because there was major race concerns. So you're having her interview you when we're already having concerns with Oprah about race and how people within the community don't feel like, allegedly, Gayle and Oprah support the community. Having a school outside of America. Her choice, her money. Interviewing different people, but not interviewing people that were allegedly her friends, and not speaking on what they're doing in the world. So we see what was what. We know why they left. The racial concerns, the racial media concerns, and how they were treating her. He wasn't going to take the chance of his wife going through the same thing, the what was going on with the mom. The mom was sad. Everything that was going on around there, the alleged cheating. There's so much that goes on over there. What was going on with the uncle? But they would more so put Meghan in papers versus his own uncle in papers. So let's be very clear. It got messy, they moved. That's why. It got messy, they moved. They didn't want to name drop. You knew what the questions were. You should have prepared her to make her look better, but instead, they tried to attack Meghan for telling the truth. That's the problem with media. They don't like the truth. They'd rather turn it around, make it look like, well, how dare she not fully tell us who it is? We kind of know who it was. Everything over there comes from the top. But well wishes to Meghan, well wishes to Harry, because they continue to try and make it seem like they're at fault and they're not. It's a good thing that he is protecting his family in America versus being over there where we know there's concerns. Just look up how they treat Africa. Then everything will make sense. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. And mind you, allegedly, Africa was supposed to mourn for 12 days. Some people did not want to make that choice. But it's been a continuous thing of what was going on in Africa regarding everything. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. If you didn't know, now you know. Look it up. Educate yourself on why they continue to say, oh, her body language. Oh, this person didn't, welcome her. Oh, this person didn't, shake her hand. Oh, she's holding on to Prince Harry and it's making it look like he's supposed to be supported by her. There's always so much media weirdness that go on with them. The biggest thing is you see Prince Harry and Meghan holding hands, loving on each other and supporting each other. The media will try and switch something beautiful to something negative because most of their lives are negative. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe.